The police chief is speaking out after an officer-involved shooting that took place over the weekend. Good evening. I'm Doug Long.
And I'm Linda Larson. On Saturday, Victor Perez, an autistic and physically disabled 17-year-old, was shot 9 times by Pocatello police officers in his family's backyard. He has had 3 surgeries, one of them to amputate his left leg after damage from the gunshot wounds. He remains in critical condition tonight, according to his family.
The shooting came after a neighbor noticed Perez handling a knife and swinging it at his mother. The incident all caught on camera. We warn you, this video is graphic and disturbing.
Yep, I'm watching from out there. Yep, they're all there. Okay, bye.
Now, this video is going viral on social media. As a result, administrators of the popular Facebook group Life in Pocatello announced that the page is taking a hiatus.
Because of the amount of outrage about the shooting from people in the area. For the first time since the incident, the Pocatello Police Department is commenting on the situation in a press conference. This is Pocatello Police Chief Roger Shy.
In situations like this, officers must make decisions in seconds. They assess threats, not just to themselves, but to those nearby. In this case, 2 individuals were within a few feet of an armed, non-compliant individual. The risk was immediate and the situation rapidly evolving. The incident is being investigated independently by the Eastern Idaho Critical Incident Task Force, made up of outside independent agencies and a parallel internal investigation. Our thoughts are with everyone impacted.
During the conference, Chief Shy played the full 911 call placed to dispatchers from a neighbor on the day of the incident.
He also shared pictures of the knife Perez had in his possession. Local News 8 does not know if the officers involved are on leave. Reporters were not allowed to ask questions. Now, we spoke with several of Victor's family members. Many of them, of course, are heartbroken.
Local News 8's Chris Nessman is live in the studio and has more. Chris?
Yeah, that's right. While much of the community is, of course, in shock and trying to process what happened, for the family, this is something that is almost unimaginable to the rest of us.
He have the brain of a little kid, now 5 years old. I always come every weekend, and that day I decided to go. I decided to go to Walmart first, and after I got out, they called me screaming.
When Vasquez finally made it to the house, police wouldn't let her get close. She says her nephew has his difficulties, but he can be calmed down. Wow. Vasquez says Victor genuinely liked the police prior to this, and it's why she doesn't understand why the police used so much force.
I want everybody knows that what they did here, it's murder. I know the position of the police, but only one can at least stop him. If you have to shoot, okay, only one. But what the heck, what was that? 9 bullets, they took 9 bullets out of that kid.
Victor's grandfather, who witnessed the incident, doesn't understand why things happened the way they did.
That
he was just trying to tell him not to shoot and everything, and I mean, that was like his son, so.
Either way, the family is now hoping and waiting for the best possible outcome, despite the fact that Victor's leg was amputated and doctors tell the family he will have permanent brain damage. Now, Local News 8 has been investigating this situation since it happened. We reached out to the Pocatello's mayor's office to address the concerns of the community, as well as the Bannock County Sheriff's Office and Idaho State Police to try to better understand things from a law enforcement standpoint. Finally, we reached out to Pocatello Chubbuck School District 25, where the shooting victim is a student, to see if they were providing any extra counseling for students who may be impacted. All agencies were either unavailable for comment or declined to talk to us about the shooting. Reporting live in studio, I'm Chris Nessman with Local News 8.
Thank you, Chris. Now, Local News 8 will continue to ask questions and will continue to follow this story. And in the meantime, you can see our coverage on localnews8.com.